Muy buenas a todos y todas. Hoy estamos con Acid Blood de Suecia. En esta ocasión es nuestra primera banda internacional, eh, por lo cual es una entrevista muy especial para nosotros. Guys, thank you so much to do this interview with us. You are our first international band to do an interview with. So thank you so much again to be with us and giving us the chance to talk to you and know some things about the band.
Thank you, Brad.
Well, you released your debut album, also called Acid Blood. What can you tell us about the influences of the band? Which bands were most important for you to do it?
In terms of songwriting, I would say Motorhead,
Yeah,
exploited, just punk and some, I guess, thrash metal and old classic rock and roll.
like Sex Pistols, Ramones, old school punk.
Yeah, basically.
Oh yeah.
Punk from the 70s and 80s, I would say, or early 80s.
The good old stuff.
Yeah.
And something that was really amazing for me was that I found out in YouTube that you already released 6 videos of that album. Are you going to do a video for each song, or will you stop there?
I think because of we can't tour. We wanted to tour with the album, but because of the pandemic, we had to do something else. And then making a video for every song might actually happen.
No. Well, I hope you got some luck and you can continue working with it.
Yeah.
That's was what I thought about it when I was preparing this interview. That did the COVID? Of course, I thought it fucked up many plans of you, but apart from videos and also tours, did it? How can we say it? Did you have any plans to do some new material about getting back into the studio, or to record some new material? And did the COVID fucked it up, or
No, not actually.
The other way around.
Yeah, the other way around. We're working on our second album now. We're writing songs and rehearsing songs for the second album, and hopefully we'll be able to tour with the second album. So the plan is to make a new record, and hopefully we can tour after that. So we tour with both albums, like a double album tour.
also? So of course you had problems with the getting back into studio, getting back to tour, but we've seen many bands during this summer and even before and after summer. There are many bands also here in Spain. I didn't know in Sweden there are also bands which are going to do it, but there is something that it's becoming more and more popular, that are the streaming shows. Have you any plan to do one or two?
We have already done one. We did one earlier this summer, and we're gonna do one maybe next month also from I think from the studio where we recorded the album.
Yeah, probably.
Maybe October, September, end of September.
I think October more likely, but yeah.
Okay.
We were asked to the like a culture house run by the council here in Umeå. They asked us to do one of those shows next Friday, but we weren't allowed to drink beer in the building, so we turned them down. So, but we were going to do one on Friday, but we turned them down because we couldn't drink beer.
We'll have to be keeping an eye on you to know when will you do it. Well, I don't know how you are dealing in Sweden, but in Spain, the art sector is very, very angry with our government because there isn't any help or any support or something similar to people who work in this world. And I'm not talking only about musicians. I'm talking about musician, actors, actresses, and all the people who work behind that, all the crew. How is the situation of the art sector there in Sweden?
I think the really big companies that do like the major festivals and the really big tours, and they've actually got money from the government, millions of Swedish crowns. But I think the people who suffer are mostly like the ones that run a small club or a
Small business.
yeah, because they don't really get any money. But our pubs have been open all the time. Just restriction on if you do a live performance on stage, there can only be 50 people in the audience, which is a very small. I mean, it's okay for a local punk show, but I mean, you can't really do professional shows with professional people working because the money isn't there. So,
yeah, it's a bit similar in here, but as I said to you before, it's even worse in here. There are many places that are being closed because the owners can't pay the workers and also pay the rent of the place. And even the big festivals are not getting any money. They are not getting any support also. And 3 days ago, we have something very, very big. Although our sector went out to the street to protest and say, "Hey, we need something right now. We are starving. We need money for food." We are only asking for that, and so that's why we would like to know because in Spain we don't have many news from you, or as I was talking 1 or 2 weeks ago with someone from Ecuador in South America. We don't have many news from you, so we don't know how the situation is there. Is it very problematic? How is Sweden dealing with it?
I think Sweden has quite a good like a social security network or not network, but like we have a social security that we get unemployment money if so. I think people aren't starving. It's not
More bored.
yeah, more bored than starving. So, I mean, all workers get money somehow, even if they don't work, they get unemployment money. So, no one's starving because of the COVID.
Well, we can say the same here. We can say the same here. It is even worse than you can imagine. What's happening in here? We don't know how we gonna finish with it and what are gonna get after all this. I don't know how to call it right now, but we don't know what we're going to get or what will we have after all this finish? So after all this positive conversation, you just talk about that streaming show. You are also working in a new album, but that new album will be released next year, or will you wait to say in 2021 your new album will go out?
I mean, we're only rehearsing the songs now, but we're hoping to record it maybe before Christmas or late this year, I guess, and then have it released in spring or early summer next year if things go to plan. But yeah, something like that.
Early 2021.
Yeah, in 2021. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So we'll have to keep an eye on it, and we'll have to listen to it.
But yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, we're doing. I mean, we're doing more videos for from the first album as well. So, I mean, the next thing that's going to be out is going to be another video, I guess.
You will finish that chapter before start the new one.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Nice to hear it. And before we finish, and also talk about, I think, everything we can talk about with you, because we don't have many information because there are no tours, there are no festivals. Bands can only record and work on new material. So, can you say something to our fans or viewers to know more about Swedish punk? Because I think there are not many uh, recognized here in Spain. I mean, Swedish punk's band. There are no
Do you mean new bands or
Asian.
New punk bands in
new punk bands from Sweden?
I have no idea. I don't listen to old stuff.
The fans from Umeå, same town as there's a band called the Dampfax who they rehearsed in this space as well. So you can check them out, and I think
If like rock and roll, listen to Piss River.
yeah, a band from Umeå called Piss River, and a band called Scum Crusade,
Okay.
Which is my band.
which is his other band. And
Well, thank you so much again to the whole band to giving us this chance to talk with you. Hope to see you again doing new videos. And of course, if you have the chance, if you come to Spain, we will receive you with, as we say in Spain, with our arms open.
oh no, you should have said
and-
open legs.
and many years. Y ahora vuelvo a pasar en español. Ahora sí, lo digo en español. Muchas gracias a Acid Blood por esta entrevista. A todos los que nos seguís viendo, si no os habéis suscrito al canal, os recomiendo que os suscribáis. Y además que sigáis a Acid Blood en sus redes sociales, que no os perdáis nada de lo que se avecina de ellos. Y por supuesto que también algo de rock, estamos en todas las redes sociales. Well, guys, again, thank you so much, and hope to see you soon.
Thank you for having us.
Bye.